Streaming video, in any form resembling what we know today, essentially did not exist before 2007. That year, Netflix, a company that had spent the previous decade mailing DVDs to subscribers in red envelopes, made a decision that would ultimately reshape the entire entertainment industry. It launched on-demand video streaming as a new way to watch what it already offered by mail. For more than a decade afterward, Netflix effectively had the streaming market almost entirely to itself, facing no serious large-scale competition as it steadily expanded from a modest American service into a genuine global entertainment giant, eventually operating in nearly 200 countries and producing its own acclaimed original films and television series, spending billions of dollars a year in the process. Amazon quietly built its own streaming service alongside its retail business during this same period, bundling video access into its Prime membership program, growing steadily, but without the same level of cultural attention or subscriber excitement that Netflix consistently commanded. Everything changed dramatically in November 2019, when Disney launched Disney+, backed by one of the largest and most beloved content libraries in all of entertainment history, including Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, and decades of Disney's own beloved animated classics. Disney+ didn't just enter the market, it exploded into it, surpassing 100 million subscribers in barely more than a single year, a pace of growth that stunned even Netflix's own executives and instantly established Disney as a genuine long-term rival rather than a distant future threat. Within months, the floodgates opened completely across the entire industry. HBO Max launched in 2020, bringing HBO's prestige programming and the entire Warner Bros. Film library to a dedicated streaming service for the very first time. Apple TV Plus launched around the same time, backed by one of the wealthiest companies on the planet. NBC Universal launched Peacock, and Paramount transformed its existing CBS All-Access service into the more ambitious, broader Paramount Plus. Within the space of about 18 months, the entire streaming landscape transformed from a market Netflix had comfortably dominated for over a decade into a genuinely crowded, fiercely competitive battlefield, with half a dozen legitimate major players all fighting for the same subscribers, the same must-watch original content, and the same limited hours in people's evenings. The competition forced real, lasting strategic shifts across the entire industry. Repeated price increases, cheaper ad-supported tiers, aggressive password-sharing crackdowns, and a wave of corporate consolidation, including Warner Bros. Discovery eventually merging HBO Max with Discovery Plus into a single combined streaming service to better compete. By 2026, Netflix remains the largest streaming service in the world by a clear and still growing margin, with 325 million subscribers worldwide. But Amazon Prime Video has grown into a genuine number 2 with over 200 million subscribers of its own, and Disney's combined streaming business, along with Warner Bros. Discoveries, now each command well over 100 million more. The era of one single company effectively owning the entire streaming market is unambiguously over, replaced permanently by an ongoing, expensive competition for an increasingly selective, increasingly price-conscious pool of subscribers.